watching that because I'd never seen it before, and I was watching it, and I didn't know that they had a bassist, and then he had a kid and whatever, and he had to that wasn't good for the band kind of thing, and then they got their mate. What is it? Pig? Is it Pig?
No, that's the Pie.
Pie.
But he was already on tour, selling merch. That's an amazing thing. Never played bass before.
He's such a fucking funny bloke.
He's a legend. But that was awesome because that showed people fucking who they were instead of getting some amazing bass player or musician.
Just get a mate.
It's hey, can you play bass? Yeah, and now he's an actual member of the band. So it's
And so did you go on any kind of tour with them when they were uprising?
Oh yeah, I've done heaps of shit with them. I've done America with them.
Really?
I've toured around Australia a whole heap of times.
That's crazy.
Yeah. We did this tour once. It was their label at the time, Resist. They toured did it like a Christmas thing or something, and there was a show the whole way down the coast. So every bridge we went off, we got out of the car and jumped off it. It was pretty fucking crazy. We jumped off this bridge near Newcastle, and I was like, this is the kind of bridge people jump off to
kill themselves.
Yeah, it was. We left our shoes on and shit. It was fucking huge.
Oh,
it had to be 30 meters high.
That's fucking.
It was crazy. Winston did a flip to start to check how high it was and if it was deep enough. And I was just oh man, this is fucking crazy. Then we got to Maroubra and I took him to the cliffs where we grew up. And it's called street level because you just walk from the street and that's it. And you've got to time it and jump when a wave comes. But their mate, it just thought, this isn't that high. We've done way higher than this, and just jumped. And as he did, his legs went out and he just landed flat on his back. And we had to take him to hospital.
That's fucking... What was it when you met Parkway and you were going around with them when they weren't Parkway Drive yet?
Yeah.
Did they have that aura about them that they were going to do something, or were they just normal blokes and no one knew?
They're the same as they are now. They used to have this shit van that Jeff owned, and he had a name for it, the Jabok, which is him and his mates' original call crew. That's what it stood for. And they just used to pile into this shit van and drive down the freeway and play in Sydney. And
it'd be such a spin out to see people that weren't that weren't famous, and now they're possibly regarded the best metalcore band of fucking all time.
It's crazy, and we spoke about this on our podcast. They didn't start the band to be huge. They just started to play to their mates in Byron. But it was because they were doing something a little bit different, and then they were good too, and then they worked hard. They worked fucking hard, man. They toured hard.
When I was watching that doco, it was phenomenal. They were doing it all themselves. When they went to Europe, they were fucking
they just went there,
sleeping in shipwrecks and fucking on the side in paddocks.
Yeah. And I toured America with them years and years after that, when they were making good money, and we'd get one hotel room between
and share
12
it with the boys.
Yeah, so they're just smart, man. And half would stay in the van and sleep there, and half would go and sleep all through the hotel, 2 in each bed, everyone else on the floor. They're just really smart with money, and they didn't make bad decisions. They also were real lucky too, coming from Byron. All their parents had pretty large houses, and so they could either stay in the house still, and they didn't have to rent and have shit jobs. So they were able to focus on their band, and they had really supportive parents too. A lot of people from the city would be like, go get a fucking job. You can't do this band, And they did have jobs, but none of them had careers or anything. So they were able to, when it was time, to say, all right, let's fucking go. And, they started touring.
Yeah, fuck, it's insane. They just got so many bangers. Look.
Yeah, it was cool to see them smoke Slipknot the other night. They fucking smoked them.
Really?
Oh, man. Just because Parkway songs kind of have an ebb and flow, whereas Slipknot was just this wall. And Parkway have sing-alongs and guitar solos, and I'm obviously biased, but yeah, they definitely did.
But did they go on before or after?
They played before Slipknot.
They played. Oh, that'd be the Slipknot would be fucking devo.
A lot of people left. I saw a lot of people leaving.
I really want to see Parkway live. I've never seen them.
Oh fuck, they're the biggest shows I've seen.
Yeah, seeing Carry On live or fucking just something would be so cool.
You might not have to wait too long, mate. All right.
Are they gonna
little inside scoop?
Yeah,
for you
right. No way.
About the end of the year, I reckon.
Yeah, I was listening